How to use the words to and enough correctly. To and enough are used to indicate degree. They tell how much or how little something is. They are oftentimes used with adjectives, but can also be used with nouns and adverbs. Let's start with the first word, to. To is an adverb which means more than sufficient or excessive. It has a negative effect. To always precedes an adjective. So we have to plus the adjective. Examples: I think he's too young to live on his own. That skirt is too short for you. His shoes are too big for him. The second one is the word enough. Enough is the opposite of to. It means sufficient, and it usually has a positive effect. Enough could be an adjective or an adverb. If it is an adjective, we can find it before the noun in the sentence. So we have enough plus the noun. Examples: I have enough money to travel. We have enough food on the table. In these sentences, our nouns are money and food. Notice that enough comes before the nouns. Therefore, enough here is an adjective. It modifies the nouns money and food. If it is an adverb, we can find it after the adjectives or adverbs. So we have adjective or adverb plus enough. Examples: you are old enough to decide for yourself. I think we're early enough to get good seats. Notice that in these sentences, enough comes after the adjective old and the irregular adverb early. We also use enough in negative sentences to mean not sufficient. If it is with a noun, then we have the structure not plus enough plus the noun. Example: I don't have enough courage to tell him the truth. We have here the negative don't plus enough plus the noun courage. If it is with an adjective or adverb, then we have the structure not plus adjective or adverb plus enough. Example: I think we're not driving fast enough. We have here the negative not plus the irregular adverb fast plus enough. Here's a table to help you understand. Let's start with the word to. To is an adverb. It means more than sufficient or excessive. We have the structure to plus the adjective or adverb. The second one is the word enough. Enough could be an adjective or an adverb. It means sufficient. If it is an adjective, we have the structure enough plus noun. If it is an adverb, we have the structure adjective or adverb plus enough. And lastly, we have not enough. It is used as a negative. It means not sufficient. If we use a negative, we have the structure not plus enough plus noun, or not plus adjective or adverb plus enough. For our exercise, fill the blanks with the correct words. The first one: these mangoes aren't ripe blank to be sold. I think they're still blank green. The correct answers are enough and 2. These mangoes aren't ripe enough to be sold. I think they're still too green. The second one, Mark had been blank hardworking. He has blank money to buy a new house and car. The correct answers are 2 and enough. Mark had been too hardworking. He has enough money to buy a new house and car. The next one, your son is blank young to understand. You can wait until he's old blank. The correct answers are 2 and enough. Your son is too young to understand. You can wait until he's old enough. The fourth one, he's blank small to compete with these athletes. The correct answer is 2. He's too small to compete with these athletes. The last one, there is blank grass in the backyard to feed 1,000 cows. I can't understand why Brian is blank lazy to cut it. The correct answers are enough and 2. There is enough grass in the backyard to feed 1,000 cows. I can't understand why Brian is too lazy to cut it. Did you get them right?